The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Here we go. So New York wins the tip. Thompson outside. Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Well, that didn't take long. You got to leave some guys back on the tip, or that's what'll happen.
On its way from Turner for two. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
They're running. Pass to Wang. And the shot is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Here's Wallace. And Adams sends it back. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Pass to Castle. Back to Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Home team foul. Juju, that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And stolen by Wallace.
Excellent anticipation there to come away with the steal.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Thompson. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
And here's Covington. Now Harrington. Pulls up on the elbow. Covington's shot is off.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, New York turns it over. There's 47 seconds left here in the first quarter. And here is Turner. Driving the lane. And it's slammed in by Turner.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Will it go? And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Turner.
And the athleticism of Covington is tough to contain, which is why the D overcommits like that.
And both free throws good for Covington.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Turner with it. He's got 6. Pass to Wallace. Back to Turner. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And that does it for the first quarter. The Nuggets, they lead by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Bull, that's good.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. People in the know.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. How about you?
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam. I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Have to guard Covington at all times from outside the arc. He is lethal from deep.
And here is Brown after the three-pointer from Robert Covington. And they'll keep possession. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Wallace. Shoots over Adams. It's rebounded by New York.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
And Bull pulls it down. Inside. Here's Wallace. Second shot opportunity. Brown wide open. He fires. Good on the triple. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And Adams with the slam.
Oh, great, bro.
Is tailor-made for Adams. Not many guys set a better screen and then the quick roll off it to get the finish.
And it's sent back by Wallace. Pass to Brown. 1:39 left now here in the second. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for New York. Trailing by 4. Screen by Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Gilgeous-Alexander is so dangerous in these pick-and-roll sets.
And the dunk by Wallace.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Outside Covington. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half.
I don't remember, maybe 8. The level 8.
To the paint.
You know the decision.
And the dunk by Bull.
Now that's just too easy for Bull. Once he
Let me
gets in
finish
the
this.
right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Harrington the screen. .32 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Thompson. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head. If you're not.
It's stolen by Harrington.
My team is 97 right now.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Thompson for the triple. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very
My team is 97 right now.
They're up by 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
I need some car, some 99 car. Maybe Wemby, maybe
We may
Jordan.
be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far.
Oh!
And the home team has possession. A 2-point game. Castle.
I have to get.
Here's Wang. Wallace misses. New York with the ball.
To get up my level.
Here's Harrington. And Thompson
I
sends it back.
need that.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
Here's Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Here's Turner. Pass to Castle. Here's Wang. Count the basket and the foul. Steven Adams picks one up.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to.
Okay, I got it. I understand. So,
New York trails by 3.
what is your level right now?
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And Thompson throws it down.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
Ooh, 40.
Outside.
Damn.
Alexander.
Got a great team.
Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Adams' shot is off. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. The drive by Thompson. Here's Turner. It's blocked. And they recover it. Pass to Wang. The layup off target. New York trails by 5. Thompson for the triple. Thompson with the rebound. Here's Castle. Now here's Wallace. He's covered by Thompson. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
The dive for the ball. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
The ball goes to your home
And you
team.
love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Rose goes in, and it's sent back by Turner. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. .144 left to play in the third. They got him on the arm, but it still can.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
New York.
Get back. Get back what?
1:41 left in the third quarter of the game. And it's Turner off the drive. He's off on that one. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for New York. Trailing by 4. New York moving it around. Here's Bradley. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
Assisted by.
Bradley's got 5 points now this quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time. Outside Turner.
Pass to Wallace. Makes it off the glass. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
And I feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully, it's not too serious.
Rose with the ball. Butler covering. Now here's Hardaway. And Green now, top of the key. And the wide open shot from Rose. No good on the three.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Yeah, and all eyes were on Butler, but he has the vision to find the open man.
Now here's Rose. Still scoreless. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Wallace, good.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Down low. Here's Hardaway. Back to Green. Pass to Rose. Just 5 to shoot. A 3-ball. Green, no luck. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Denver Nuggets up 8. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. New York trails by 8. Here's Rose. From down in the low post. It goes.
And Rose, so dangerous coming off the pick. All he needs is a half step, and he can do the rest.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Substitution for the away team. Number 11.
Now Butler. On the wing, Wallace. To the middle. Here's Cole. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Yeah, and I just like the show of force there from Gay. Not settling for the simple layup, but showing his dominance, trying to intimidate with that slam.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Right side Rose. Kicks it out to Gay. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 15. And he can't bank that one in. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to Burke. And slam dunk by Burke.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. Here's Brown. Now Bowl. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
New York trails by 4. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to Burke. And slam dunk by Burke.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, listened in with what Jordy Fernandez was telling the team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up throws.
Here's Wang. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
Oh, come on. You cannot let that happen in this situation.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Green with the ball. And it's Wallace picking him up. Back to Gay. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Gay's got the lead up to 2 now for New York.
And gotta respect the attitude there of Gay. If it's an important point in the game, he demands the ball.
Huge shot there, and the crowd knows it.
Yeah, you gotta love hearing a crowd get this fired up.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Burke. Yes!
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Here's Thompson. Here's Wang. It falls! A huge shot to tie it up.
One thing I really like about Ausar Thompson, he's a team-first guy, always willing to make the extra pass.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's tipped. Pass to Burke. Lets it go with a 3. Evan Turner pulls it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Turner. Wallace right side. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And New York making a change here.
Substitution on the floor.
And so here is New York. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Williams a screen. Right between the eyes. And Jordy Fernandez has called a timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And they need a miracle, guys. They don't have enough time for the catch-and-shoot 3, so the only hope is for an alley-oop and an and one to finish out.
So a close game sees New York take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. Brian Anderson here, with me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. And New York has possession. Thompson outside. There's a screen. Out to Covington. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. In transition, here they come. Here's James. James double teamed. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Out to Covington. Pass to Adams. It's stolen. And here's Williamson. Wembanyama with it. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Pass to Harrington. Out to Thompson. James with a steal. Here's Benton. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
LeBron James.
See, that's where he starts to beat you with his brain, the awareness of LeBron James. He gets the steal and knows exactly what to do with it.
For three, Covington knocks it down from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Williamson. Harrington with a rebound. To the paint. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Benton. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Yeah, and it's Wembanyama's length that leads to the steal and gets them out and running.
From deep three-point land. And again, New York with the triple.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Benton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. Good on both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for New York. Trailing by 2. Thompson scanning the floor. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over to the left wing. Thompson outside. Just 4 to shoot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. We've got 1:13 left in the first. Now Williamson. On the take. Blocked. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Smith with the rebound. And so it's Phoenix with it. Wembanyama down low. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7'4". Skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. It's blocked. Here's Williamson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, hard not to foul Zion inside. He's just so broad and so aggressive.
Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Williamson hits them both. New York trails by 4. Out to Thompson. Pass to Harrington. To the middle. It's picked off. And that does it for the first quarter. Phoenix out in front. They lead by 4. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
Phoenix leading by 4. Here's Benton. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Still without a bucket. It's Covington on the wing. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. To the left wing. The 3 is up. Harrington's shot is off. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Suns. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Harrington. And Williamson with the block. Outside for Wembanyama. Second chance effort. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
New York again can't hit.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And one guy who's just scratching the surface of his potential, Jabari Smith.
Yeah, he's still very young, still gaining strength, but his upside on both ends is enormous.
Pass to Harrington. Off target with the 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Williamson. This one for 3. A 3. Williamson.
Locked in and ready to go. They put the ball in Zion's hands, and he fires.
Here's Adams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It'll be on Zion Williamson. New York shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he ends up missing both free throws.
Unusual for him. He'd been in a groove from the line.
And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. Love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
The defense gives Shea all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
Banton can't get it to go. New York trails by 13. Pass to Harrington. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by LeBron.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Covington, no good.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And here's Thompson for three. And it's Phoenix's ball. Outpacing him right now, a 15-2 run.
Klay Thompson.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Second team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the Suns, Delano Banton. Taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. 44 seconds left in the half. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Phoenix leading by 19. Here's Winslow. Pass to Ware. Now here's Coulibaly. Charity stripe shot. Covington grabs the board. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From behind the arc. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And so it's Phoenix with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be back in a moment. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Suns. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. And the shot goes. Lillard's got his first basket.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
The shot by Lillard, no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's Burke. That one goes in. Burke's got 5 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Come on, man. Did you see? I mean, just using his strong frame to absorb the contact and still able to finish? Wow.
Now here's Lillard. Fires from the wing. Good as the jump shot falls. Lillard's got 6 in the quarter.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Pass to Harrington. Here's Thompson. Winslow defending. Now Covington. Just 5 on the clock. And the jam by Covington.
The vertical of Covington paying dividends. Fantastic job leaping up to slam it down.
Here's Coulibaly. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the Suns,
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Gay right side. hits the front of the rim and out. Phoenix leading by 17. Here's Winslow. Rebounded by Gay.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
New York shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's the three. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Hardaway's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. New York trails by 13. Pass to Bradley. Back to Green. There's the three. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Suns ball.
Lillard with the ball. He's got 6. The three-pointer off the mark. Ooh, poked away. Rose with it. Winslow picks him up. Back to Rose. Down low. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Pass to Winslow. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Just count that bucket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Outside for Green. Plenty of space. Count it. Good. Lillard looking around. It could go. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Phoenix closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's mostly due to their super. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. New York trails by 11. Outside Hardaway. From the arc. No luck on that one. And so it's Phoenix with it. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Here we go. Here's Rose. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And in the open floor, few guys can finish like D. Rose.
Here's Lillard. Misses off the left iron.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
First team foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Outside for Green. Over to the wing. Back to Gay. 6 to shoot. Screen by Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
And passes like this demonstrate Rose's unselfish attitude, which is why his teammates enjoy playing with him. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. They set the pick. Pass to Hardaway. Gay outside. Green for 3. The shot off that time. Phoenix leading by 7. Here's Williamson. Oh, it's blocked by Green. And he recovers it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Outside, Green. To the inside. Bradley. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul.
It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
He's perfect from the line this time.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Here's Benton. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. And the Suns lead by 7. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Gay. Outside, Green. Hardaway with it. Covered by Smith. Here's Green. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And so it's Rose who brings up the ball for New York. 7-point differential. To the middle. Stolen by Wembanyama. James with the ball. Green picks him up. Williamson outside. Corner shot. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Williamson's got 4 points this quarter. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense. And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
54 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Picked by Williamson. Pass to Wembanyama. Clock at 6. From 13 feet, down it goes.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot, and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
Here's Rose. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. The 3, Smith. Rebounded by Green.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Rose, left side. Oh, it's blocked by Williamson. Pass to Benton. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. So Phoenix wins it. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. So long, everyone.